to work correctly. Do 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 do. Okay, let's see if this is gonna work. Share. See if this will work. All right. Let's see if this works. Let's see if people come in. Hi, Nisha. Hi, Ashwini. How are you guys? I am getting... It was like long, and it went from like long to even longer. Is really how my day went yesterday. I'm trying to get my other device set up so I can actually see comments better, and it's not working. Hi, Melissa. How are you, hon? There we go. Now I can see everybody's comments. Oh my gosh. If this will work. You've been waiting. Man, my week got busy and crazy and just like, ugh. Kind of glad it's Thursday because it definitely feels like it should be Friday. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 50. 9, 60, 61, 62. Wow, my brain like completely stopped thinking. 5, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78. Hey! Thank you for hitting the like, Nisha. And Ashwini and Melissa and everyone else. Greatly appreciate it. Oh my gosh. You know what? I'm going to grab my Oracle cards out because, like, I almost never do these Whispers of Healing cards anymore. And they're, like, the cards I started the channel with. Probably not supposed to have lighters or something, but whatever. Question is a follow-up. I said, yes. Okay, Melissa, don't worry. I will get that one. Thank you for patiently waiting and giving me a little bit of time. How are you feeling? Other than nervous that you want a reading, how are you feeling about things, though? Hopefully still pretty good. Ugh. Okay. Yep, I figured you did. It is Thursday. I've been asking you to wait for a week, and that was last week, so it makes sense. Good. I'm glad you're feeling very good about it. I want to actually get a Secret Woods while I'm shuffling this, because this is like one of my favorite decks. I want to get this. Let's get an Oracle card just for this hole right now. Let's get this card. Get a... Ah, that's too many. Hi, Partha. Okay. Defender, protect what is important, and shaman, find your own inner truth. Let's read these two. Welcome in, everybody. For right now, this is just kind of a collective. I was getting collective oracles really fast. Defender, protect what is important. Two unlikely companions form an alliance to defeat the reaching claws of the lobster clan. The mongoose wields his bone sword and battle call, and the deer tramples its way to safety. Together, they become something greater than the sum of its parts, an unstoppable warrior. A deeper look. What is more important than fighting for what you hold dear? Don't let self-doubt destroy you, since it will inevitably block your path from time to time. Go for what you believe in, and don't let the grasping claws of naysayers drag you down. To strengthen your power, find other people or books that can relate to your struggle. Your ideas are worth protecting, and you will come to a decision. In the end, the choices that you made will have always been the right ones. And then the next one is shaman. Do, 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 do. Yes, this right here is collective oracle right now. Shaman, find your own inner truth. The shaman's hut is filled with magic relics from journeys throughout life. He beckons to a glowing gateway in the ground and invites you to peer into the fire to receive a vision of truth. A deeper look. The shaman understands that all things being destroyed in the world are simultaneous with other things coming into creation. He uses this knowledge to find balance within himself when working toward mental, emotional, and spiritual wholeness. Avoid the beliefs and opinions from the outside world and meditate on your own inner wisdom. All right. I love that. Those were really good. Well, maybe this one was a little, we're all kind of probably tired of going to battles, but it was a good reminder that we have to, if something is important, then it should be worth us defending. And then, actually, let's get a Whispers of Healing one too, because we haven't done them like in so long. Right? I'm with you. Let's rest. Let's not have any more battles. Okay. Ashwini, let's hold the list at the 6 and see where it goes. Resting is mine too. And then go from there for right now, just to see. Because I did not sleep well last night, so I need to see how much energy I have to do all of them. Dude, resting is the best hobby. Resting is like that's the solution to most things. Actually, no. Frustration and stress, my answer is go for a walk. But everything else, let's go rest. Rest and food. Okay, let's see what Whispers of Healing message we get. This is also collective, everybody. Whoa, that was fast. This is so funny to me. I'm going to read this one too, just because. But we got nurture, which is number 4. No matter what is going on in your being, it is vital to nourish and nurture yourself. This may mean learning how to listen to your needs. This card is asking you to balance the attention you give to the people and situations around you with the attention you give to yourself. This balance will help you make healthier choices for yourself. Do something daily that is just for you. The way you choose to nurture yourself will be unique to you. You may feel the urge to exercise, to take a long bath, to have a massage, or to curl up under a favorite blanket. You might choose to go to sleep at an earlier time. The most important aspect of self-nurture is giving yourself permission to make healthful choices. Maintaining a daily flow of self-nourishment will help you in many ways. Once a nurturing practice is in place, your energy levels will be higher and more consistent. This will lead to better decision making. A Merengle hugs herself. Her posture indicates the need to strengthen the relationship with self. Her wings encourage you to assess your environment and find the information that will best support you. Try to place your own well-being at the forefront of your life. Make decisions in accordance with your personal needs. Nurture yourself to address the depletion you might be feeling. This card suggests you have been pushing yourself and need some self-care. There we go. I think we all probably need some self-care and nurture. And yes, rest is great. I love that one. But sometimes exercise is what we need, or making sure we're eating the right foods. Can depend on what part of it we need, but we all probably do need to take some time to take care of ourselves. Let's see. I'm going to look and see what all the comments are saying here. In silence for a second. Crazy, I know. Yeah, sitting in silence is a good answer for a lot of things. Sudden negativity. It's been a lot in general. There's a lot like in the air energy wise lately too. Yesterday was more hold on. Sorry, you guys. Didn't mean to try to choke on my coffee in your ear. Yesterday was chaotic and crazy feeling, along with a lot of like just ugh. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I can wait. So if Nisha. Okay. Well, and I think Mercury retrograde is coming to a close. It's going to start going direct soon. And then, but we had a full moon recently too, which is part of that. And with that, it is a good time to release negative energies and stuff too. Aw, Nisha, happy late birthday. Sorry that I missed it. I do not know why you feel sad. It's a bummer when we feel sad on our birthdays. Yes, I have the list kind of closed already. If you donate, you do get to skip the list, but I'm starting with a short list just because I want to see my energies. I didn't sleep well last night, and I just want to make sure that I'm taking care of me as well as you guys. And I want to try to get your readings as thorough as I can, but I also am going to try to do them a little bit faster if I can, just so maybe I can get more done too. But happy belated birthday, Nisha. Okay. Hey, Dark Fairy, how are you? I semi-started the list. Oh, you're all good. Don't worry. I've got Ashwini has the list a little bit, and I have it closed at the moment just so I can see how I do getting through it. And I think it's only like maybe 6 people at the moment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 6, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 7, 38, 39, 40, 41. Does anyone on the list mind if we do Nisha first just because it was her birthday yesterday? We could put her first for her birthday. Figure it could be a little belated birthday present. Okay. I have gotten several decks out now, so I'm good. Nisha, would you like to put your thing for me? Thank you, guys. Might grab this one while you type it up. I'm going to try to drink my coffee without coughing. I should probably learn to like mute when I take a drink. Deepka, I have a list. It's temporarily closed, but if you hang in there, I might reopen. It's paused at the moment simply because I'm going to see how I do with these. Yeah, if you spam, you'll just be blocked. I have no problems. That's a good solution. Okay, Nisha. What is your question, please? The coffee slurp's fine with that part, but the coughing, because apparently I forgot how to swallow. What's your birthday bringing for you? Okay. That's a good one, Nisha. Let's see. I actually am going to use this deck right here. Angels, Guardians, Guides, Loved Ones Past, really? Universe, Spirit. Nisha would really like to know birthday wishes, please. Birthday messages. What is Nisha's birthday messages? I feel very claustrophobic at the moment. What is Nisha's birthday wishes? Sorry, I almost started singing, you guys. I greatly apologize. No one should ever hear that. Nisha's birthday wishes. Hermit. Aww. Oh. it looks like you kind of like, besides feeling sad, you were evaluating just like your whole life, sort of. Not just the past year. That is way too many cards. I am not taking that. This deck's done. Done with this. We're switching to a new deck now. But you were like evaluating kind of. You got Hermit, 8 of Pentacles, and 6 of Cups. So you were keeping to yourself and kind of like sitting in this not just like evaluation mode, but sitting within yourself. You were kind of like, even if you were surrounded with people, you just kind of felt like you needed to be inward. And this is usually a good card, but right now it almost feels sad because it feels more like you were looking at everything, like you were feeling exhausted, kind of. Like you were feeling like you've worked a whole lot and you don't necessarily see, you don't feel like you've gotten where you want to be, is kind of what I want to say. It's like you feel like you're like, I should be so much farther and this is all I've gotten, which is a bummer because really with this card, it's supposed to be more like if you're doing the work, you get the rewards concept and you have to put that work in to get somewhere. But you were feeling like you haven't gotten as far as you feel like you should have. And you were sort of reminiscing about the past a lot. Like you were, but I think you were reminiscing with rose-colored glasses almost. You were thinking like, you were remembering the good times, but not seeing the hard times at that point. So you were like, why can't it be the way I wanted it to be? Why isn't it like it used to be? But you weren't remembering the stress from then. And so that's why it seems like that. Really, what the cards are kind of saying is really, you have come very far. You really, really have. You just need to kind of have a slightly different perspective of it. And when you look back and you think of the past, it's okay to think of the good times and those things. But remember that you're only, especially if you're thinking back to when you were a kid, you're only thinking of it from your perspective. There was a lot of stress going on that you weren't noticing. Let's see what else we have. Ooh. Tower. Get ready. Things are about to get shaken up. Nisha. Some things that probably should have already came down are about to come down. But also remember that if you're sitting in a state of, I haven't gotten as far as I would like and things aren't changing, and why aren't things changing? The only way that's going to happen is if things change. And a lot of times change is a tower chaos moment. In the midst of the change, it's chaotic. This says good luck charm. If nothing seems to be going your way, cast a spell. It implies find your own luck. Make your own luck. It's saying, well, basically that's what it's saying. Make your own luck. Look for the positive in things and do something that'll help you to feel better so you can look at things differently. You could even, in this case, it was like they wore this necklace and that's what's going to help them kind of feel better because they have faith in that necklace helping them get through a crummy day. 12. The patient witch. Learn to get comfortable with sitting still when necessary. You might have to also, if you notice the way they're sitting still, they're hanging. It's also the hangman card in most decks. And it talks about needing a different perspective and needing to be patient to let the things come to be. There's a lot of times where we've put in all this effort into something and we don't see the results right away, so we get irritated. But it's kind of like when you put the cake in the oven. You've gotten all that other work and you put the cake in the oven. You have to wait the 45 minutes to an hour while it's baking. Otherwise, if you keep opening it, it's going to take longer and it's not going to rise right. And if you're just impatient and take it out, again, it won't cook all the way. There's something that you've been doing in your life that you are doing right. There's some things that are going for you, but you have to give them time. The thing is the universe is telling you, Hermit. It really, really is. And then you have Knight of Cups. The universe is saying, be patient with it. Give yourself some good luck. Do something to find a way to be okay with where you are, but also be patient. Things are getting ready to change for you, but you've got to be patient. And then Knight of Cups. Romanticize the present moment every chance you get. That's asking you to remember to be fully present in your moments and to make every moment the absolute best that you can, Nisha. And I'm really feeling like this is kind of your advice for this year. You're going to have some chaos and it's going to be hard. So it's going to kind of be on you to ground yourself and to find the positives. I am sorry. I wish I was giving you a better one. I really do. But we've got to be present and again, I love this. The romanticize the present moment every chance you get. It's so hard. It really is hard to romanticize all of our moments. But when we do our best to do that, we feel better within ourselves and it makes the present moment feel better. It gives that silver lining. It gives that better moment and it makes, even though the things will still be hard to do, the chaos is still there. If you're able to make the moments, find the magic in the moments, you can handle that chaos better. And that chaos doesn't seem as heavy. That chaos doesn't seem as ridiculous. So, kind of like you were romanticizing the past, you were only thinking about the good parts of the past. Do that a little bit in your present. Focus on the good and the magic and do the best you can to make every moment a part of your story. Because this is your story and it is your own love life to yourself. And so make every moment as special as you can to you. There is a thing that I was once told about chores, Nisha. Just a random thing. And I'm not always good at it. But something that... Have you heard the Cinderella? When I was little, I would pretend I was Cinderella. Now, I never liked doing the chores that I was doing, even when I was pretending. But the days that I chose to pretend I was Cinderella and whistle while I work, kind of, and pretend that I had the mice helping me and there was an evil stepmother after me, I got through them faster. And I wasn't as miserable when I was doing them. And I still had to do the same chores, but I got through them faster and I actually had a better time. And so I learned I was going to have to do them no matter what. I might as well do them in a way that I had fun doing them. Exactly. See, Melissa, I need to. I tell myself I should do that. I should, actually. I should put on, yeah, I should be Cinderella again and do it that way. It might help. Put music on and dance while you know, right? Didn't I get that before, Dark Fairy? I do need to do that, though, because I am not great at that one. And I used to be really good at blaring music and just getting it done. And I have failed a little bit But yes, so that's kind of Nisha. There's a looking for that, and play pretend when doing things. Even the things that are the hardest to do, make it a story in your head and play pretend. And it actually can help you get through it, and it helps you find the fun in doing it. You're doing it for some I like to go magical, but other people like other parts of it reasons. So, hey, that works. So, Ash, we are looking into Amit, correct? I'm going to move to the next. All right, let's do this one. You're very welcome, Nisha, and happy late birthday. Sorry I wasn't here to say it yesterday, but happy late birthday. And also, Nish, that message of, I realize it didn't seem like the greatest, but if you can master romanticizing the present moment as best as you can, and the ability to make your own good luck by finding the positives in things and finding good things, that will carry you very far in your life and help you get through so many things. So while it's not the funnest to do, if you can master that, it'll take great. It'll go far for you, and it'll help you out with the rest of your life. All right. Now I'm doing Ashwini's on Amit. Angels, guardians, guides, loved ones past, spirit, universe. Ashwini, like to know Amit's current feelings and actions towards her. Ashwini would like to know Amit's current feelings and actions towards her. Ace of Wands, the Moon. Makes sense. This generally, Wheel of Fortune. Normally for me, Moon is more about intuition, but right now I feel like it's about things being done in secret. So we've got Ace of Wands, Moon, Wheel of Fortune, Ten of Cups, Knight of Swords. And at the bottom was Ten of Wands. He's trying to make his own luck. I don't know. He has some ideas, he has some actions and some things that he wants to do and that he's taking, some passions and some actions that he's taking. They're definitely being done in secret right now. He's trying to kind of change his luck. He wants to change his luck and change his story. Ten of Cups, but this time I think he's realizing that the Ten of Cups is what more of the goal that he wanted. But see if you notice, actually, and granted, these are older pictures and people didn't really smile in these pictures, but everybody's kind of here. And right now, it kind of looks to me as though there's something hiding. Like they're kind of keeping something hidden. I don't exactly know why. That's what I'm getting on this one. But he's realizing that happy home and happy life that he was sold, and the way to get this, the way that was perceived to him isn't the same. And he wants out. He wants to be the Knight of Swords and get out of the situation. He wants to make his own story. The Ten of Wands, you know that usually I like the Ten of Wands. I quite enjoy the Ten of Wands because it means the work is finally done and you're coming in to rest and you're getting to enjoy your harvest and you're going to have it for the whole season. You'll be able to eat through winter. That's not what this Ten of Wands feels like at the moment. This Ten of Wands feels that heavy feel, like that burdensome and that tired and that exhaustion of doing and getting nowhere. Tens is supposed to be an end of cycle, but this feels like it's just repetitively stuck in the tens at the moment. Three of Swords, heartbroken. This is way too many cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I hate when I get like, well, 6 isn't 100, so I can't say 100, but it should like, why all of them all at once? Sun, Page of Cups, 2 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups, Temperance, Hermit. Oh. So, he's realizing this is what he wants. And he wants this Page of Cups, that fun and the childlike and the innocence and the finding the fun and all of the things. And being able to balance his happiness and his life. And he wants this, but he's realizing that there's no way to do this without hurting people. No matter what he does at this point, somebody, and actually more like multiple buddies, multiple peoples are going to get hurt. Which has him thinking a lot. He's in his head. He's been trying to figure out a way to do this without hurting the least amount of people. The World and Knight of Cups are at the split. He's doing things in secret and working on figuring out things between you and him and figuring out. At this point, I think even it goes beyond just figuring out things with you and him. For him right now, it's that he realizes the mistake that he made in general. And he's trying to get out of the mistake. But he's trying to figure out how to do it with hurting as least amount of people as possible. Ooh, 22:22 p.m. I love that. So, yes, but he's doing stuff behind the scenes and coming in that direction. The reason it's taking so long is he's really trying to figure out how to do it with hurting as little people and as carefully as he can. He realizes that it's going to, and no one wants to be the person that hurts people. Conditioning of making other people's happy. Yep. And now he's trying to figure out how to get out of it, how to correct the mistake that he had made. But he wants to try to hurt as few people as possible in the process, because there's a lot of people involved in this at this point. And so he's trying to figure out how to do it the best forms and how to do it. But he's already started some things. It's just taking time because that's that one. Yep, sacrificing your own happiness is literally the only way to make all the other people happy. And it's not what our goal is supposed to be. Our goal is supposed to be to work on our lives. And if we all peacefully worked on our lives, politely helping others when we can, it would work out nicer. All right. Okay, Ashwini. Exactly. You don't have to kill yourself to help others. But for some reason, we're always taught that we're supposed to. We're never taught to just help a little. We're always taught to drain ourselves dry before we think of ourselves. Oh, Shushi, I'm so sorry. Yes, post your question and I will do you last, so that way you know it'll be at the end of the live, okay? Yes, you can say he's doing it for the two of you. It's for both of you, but it's also for him. It's for him to be happy and because he wants you. But he's even decided that if he gets out and you turn him down, it will still have been the right decision to get out, if that makes sense. How will I do in my Viva of 3rd May? What should I be careful about? Okay. Okay, don't worry. I'll do it at your turn then instead of at the end. I'll do it when it's your turn, and then it'll be that way you can find it easily. Okay. Thank you, guys. Good night, Shushti. Sweet dreams, hon. All right. I believe we're on Melissa now. Melissa, I am going to grab this deck out right here. What the? Interesting. I want this deck for this one. You're very welcome, Ashwini. Let's see. I am checking in on, Melissa wants to know if their past weekend has cleared up their energy cycles. So hopefully they'll be doing better, her and Joe. Okay. I want this deck because just do. Ooh. Enjoy whatever you are cooking, Ashwini. Chopping vegetables sounds yummy. Now I'm going to be thinking about what I'm going to make for dinner the rest of today. By the end of my live, I'm going to be like so hungry. All right. Angels, guardians, guides, loved ones past, spirit, universe. Melissa would like to know, this weekend has started a new energy cycle for her and Joe. How are her and Joe doing now, please? Messages for Melissa and her and Joe. Check in on their relationship. Ooh, I like it. Okay. This is good so far. Justice, 4 of Swords. So things, what? All these cards. I'm going to take this one. And not these ones because there's like 100 of these. And that's not even. Yet, Macho Man, so much witchcraft. Cards apparently are. Sorry, you guys. I should not interact. That should not be upside down. There we go. Justice, 4 of Swords, and 8 of Swords. Okay, yes. Essentially, this would be yes. Justice, things coming back into balance. Things coming into balance. It's the yin and yang kind of concept. 4 of Swords is actually a rest. The original, it's that rest. The lamb is at peace. And taking the rest from all of the things. And knowing that there's stressors out there, but you can breathe easily and you're at rest. I absolutely love this deck's description of 8 of Swords. And the way the 8 of Swords is meant in this deck. Especially for your situation right now, Melissa. Because, sorry, I was looking at the comments for a second and then realized that I don't need to distract myself. So, the butterfly is in its cocoon, and there's all these swords out here that could obviously be problems, but the butterfly doesn't worry about them because it knows that it's safe. It doesn't seem like it should be because it's just this thin little thing right here, which if you've ever seen cocoons, they do like, I don't fully understand how they are connected so well. It's kind of like spider webs too, I guess. They're just so strong. But anyhow, and in this one, the butterfly has realized now that everything's going to be okay. In the beginning part of building the cocoon, it's like, I'm not sure why I'm doing this, but I have to. And then when it's in, the caterpillar's in there, it actually turns to kind of like goop. It just like completely. And during that process, it's scary. That has no say over the situation, but it's scary. And then at this stage, the wings are already there. It's just kind of having to finish up a little bit of the hardening and the drying so it can fly away from all the chaos. So yes, I think there's still some chaos surrounding, but don't stress that because the reality is, look at the life that all of us have and the world we're in. Of course there's going to be chaos surrounding. But you guys are doing great. 6 of Cups. Again, I like this description of this one. But see, the 6 of Cups in this deck, the focus is at the roots. They are all there. And that is what's strong. And the roots being the biggest part and strongest is what helps the tree. If the roots weren't strong, the tree couldn't grow. Give me 1 second. My kid's school just messaged me. Hold on. Okay. I don't need to read that yet. That's not about me. There we go. Pretty much. There's nothing for you to worry about. This was actually really good. This is really, really beautiful. And it's almost kind of like this aspect of you've been through a storm, but your guys' roots are strong enough to get you through. And you are doing great. And it's a been through. It's past tense. And the storm that you went through helped strengthen your roots and your trunks even more. So yeah, this is really beautiful. I like it a lot. Exactly. Storms clear the path. Ooh, perfect. Yep. Because I was thinking, what's your advice? The wheel. Keep yourself grounded because it's always turning. So you've been in a down spiral, but the up spiral is on its way. But the most important part is for you to stay centered in yourself. So that way, the ups and the downs don't affect you as much. The downs don't get you quite as down. And yes, the ups are great, and it's great to feel up, but you still have to stay grounded so that way you don't get carried away and overdo yourself or somehow hurt yourself in and up. And then Six of Swords, you're moving forward with all of your knowledge from where you've been. You're going forward in ease. It's taking your knowledge and lessons that you've learned going forward. So I love it for you. It was a really bad fight. I could see that, but this looks like that's also what this card here is, that rest after fights and justice coming to balance. I don't think you have too much to worry. Yes, Lonnie, it is still right now. We're on Melissa. That's why it's still paused, because I am trying to learn to go through readings faster, but I am not good at that. So they take a while to get through. All right. Yuna Hun, are you still here? You're very welcome, Melissa. Thank you for having patience and waiting. Yuna Han, are you still here? Okay. Parth. I have a crack. Okay, it's not a crack. I was going to say, where is this crack? Oh. Oh, cool. I have left oh, now I'm back. I left the live on the other device. And this device is all there. There we go. Partha! Me, can you do a general reading in terms of relationship and career? Separate filing for divorce. Giving my 100% at work front. Okay, Partha, let me see what I can do. Angels, guardians, guides, loved ones past, universe, spirit. Partha is asking for a general energy read, please. General energy reading for Partha. What messages do we have for Partha? Nine of Pentacles. That explains putting in lots of work and hopefully seeing rewards. It's saying if you aren't seeing the efforts, you will be. Oh, Nine of Swords in your head. Horribly in your head. Hurting and just kind of reliving things said. Seven of Swords. Planning. That's... okay. Lots of people will tell you that Seven of Swords... okay. I'm going to take a quick break with this here. Okay, so far you have Nine of Pentacles, which is putting in lots of work and seeing rewards and just like focusing on the work and being content in work itself. Something tells me that this is the front you're trying to put on. You're trying, not just with your work, but just in general. You're trying to be like, yeah, life is good. Life is great. I've got all this going. Look at everything I've got going for me, because you focused on your work and you're just making that appear to be your entire life, which can help sometimes and isn't necessarily bad. But then the next card out was Nine of Swords, which is not, and there's no real way to make the Nine of Swords a positive. This is where you're actually living within yourself. You are reliving things said, fights, conversations. You're just in your head completely. And even though you're showing the world, like, look at all of this that I'm doing, and look at how good I've got this, and I'm coping, I'm doing so well, I've got all this going, you're telling yourself, I can't believe that this is what my life is, and I've come so far and gotten nothing yet, and I'm not, this isn't, it's almost like it's all bad. It's really interesting that this is, you want everyone thinking it's all good, but really it's all bad. You're not doing great at all. It's all not is where you're really, but you're doing the best you can to cover that up. I don't know what you're planning. I don't know what you're... I usually like the Seven of Swords too, but right now I don't like the Seven of Swords. Generally, I would tell you the Seven of Swords is the best offense. The best defense is a good offense. And what the person is there's an army coming to attack his lands, and he doesn't have an army himself. It's like him and a couple people, maybe. So what he does is, while the soldiers are resting, he went in and he took all but 2 of their swords, so they couldn't use them against him. So they would not be armed. So that way he would have a good defense. He would have a good offense. His offense being that he's disarmed them. Generally, I like it because it's doing the things to help you get somewhere in secret. Right now, it feels more like you're planning something that, or contemplating something that isn't great. That I don't know exactly what it could be. Hopefully you do. But it's more, it feels more like, it's not even, it doesn't feel like tricking. It's more like you feel like you could just disappear. And Seven of Swords isn't usually that way. The Hermit asks you to take some time to focus on yourself and find the things that you love about yourself, and to find your inner light. This star is in here and it's hers. She's made this lamp herself, and that light is coming from her. That is her light. And it's asking you to find your own light and to look in yourself. Take some time to yourself, but not just sitting in this. Yes, you feel here, but let yourself feel that pain, and then let it release it. Cry it out, scream it out, go outside away from people and cars and throw rocks at a tree if need be, although the tree really didn't do anything to you either. But just yell and scream and holler it out, but let it out of you so you can go forward. So you can move forward, so you can get past that part, so you can find your light again, because you're not loving yourself again. The Wheel, you've got to ground yourself, and things are going to turn up for you. Things are going to come back around for you. But you've got to stay grounded to get to there. You have to be able to balance yourself so you can ride out the storms. You got Hermit again. And if you notice in this one, the light is actually emanating from the person. She doesn't have a lamp. She is the light. Again, it's asking you to find your own light. Ace of Swords is an idea, a really good idea. And then Five of Swords is more battles in your head and battles with everyone else. And this is asking You've got Justice and Page of Cups at the split. You are very important, Partha. You are very important and you are very cared about. But right now, you need to put that caring into yourself as well. The caring and love that you've given to so many others, you need to start giving to yourself. And you need to take whatever it is you're thinking and the negative kind of that down. You need to take a minute, take some deep breaths, and find the love that you have for yourself, because it's in there somewhere. I know it is. Thank you for blocking them all, Dark Fairy. Page of Cups was at the split, which is about finding the childlike and the humor and the magic and the mundane of every part of your life. If you've been here, I've been talking about it actually quite a bit. It seems to be coming up in a lot of readings, the aspect of finding the childlike life and romanticizing your life, which the Knight of Cups is romanticizing every moment, but Page of Cups asks a very similar thing. The Page of Cups recommends an even goofier look. And try doing that, and maybe every time you think something about your unimportance, if that is something you're feeling, tell yourself something that is important about you. There are plenty of things that are important. And no, Justice was also at the split, so things are going to come into balance. Things are going to come into balance. Things are going to change. This dark time will pass. The light is coming. Try to ground yourself a little bit. Try to find your own inner light and your joy if you can. And if you can't find joy, just find content, and joy will come eventually. But remember to find something, because things are coming in. Eight of Wands is trying to show itself. So something is coming in. You are very important and you are very cared about, Partha. Okay. Shushti, I will do you. How will I do in my Viva of 3rd May? What should I be careful about? All right. Let's see. I'm sending you big hugs, Partha. Really, really big hugs. Long ones, too. All right. Let me get these cards up, and then I'm going to do Shushti's, which she's asking about her Viva on May 3rd and what she needs to be careful about with it. I love that idea, Dark Fairy. Partha, every time you walk through a door, tell yourself something you like about yourself. It's a trick Dark Fairy was just saying she did. That's a great idea. I love that. It definitely helps if we constantly remind ourselves of our good things. Okay, Shushti would like to know about her Viva on May 3rd and what she needs to be careful about, angels, guardians, guides, this past universe. I'd like to know good and what she needs to be careful about. Cards are being very, very peculiar. Being very picky. Hold on. 2 of Cups. Stay balanced and focused. This time it seems very much more about being focused. Emperor, remember you make your own life. You and only you. Ooh, this is an avoidance. Avoid being in your head and super stressed. You need to stay balanced and focused, remembering that you make your own life. Don't let yourself get overwhelmingly stressed. Don't let yourself freak out and stress yourself out. Queen of Pentacles. You can have it all. You are going to do just fine. You can do just fine with this. But that's... yeah. Hanged Man. Be patient. And remember to look at things differently. If you're doing this and there's something that isn't making sense, take a deep breath and think about it for a minute and look at the question a little bit differently. Allow yourself to think about it differently. And then 4 of Cups. That's a little interesting. Okay. I'm not positive what Viva is, but some reason I'm thinking it's kind of like a test here. That's sort of this energy that I'm kind of getting. Oh, cool. Empress was showing itself right there too. So when you're doing this, don't get hung up on things that so on this one, if there's questions and there's things, allow yourself time to think about it and look at the problem a little bit differently if you need to. Give it a second before you answer. If you're in doubt or you're questioning it, give yourself a second and let yourself think about it just a little differently if you need be. And then with the 4 of Cups, don't focus. If you come out of it and say you got a 95 instead of 100, there's 100 questions and you got 95 of them right. Don't just focus on the 5 that got wrong. Remember to be grateful and happy with what you got. Yes, reevaluate certain things if you feel the need to, but don't let yourself be so stressed. Especially, actually, this is just in the beginning. If the first few questions trip you up, don't get stuck on that. Don't let yourself stress out. If in the beginning, if you stumble over your words or you stumble over something and at the beginning it isn't clicking, keep going because you're going to come in strong. Don't let yourself freak out if you have a little bit of a stumble. Keep going. So your biggest worry is not to stress yourself out. You're going to do just fine. Don't stress yourself out. And be okay with making a shift. If it doesn't, if you are doing something, I'm trying to figure out how to explain the way this is feeling. It's kind of like you're in the middle of it, but something is a hang up. And you have to kind of switch it just a little. And in that moment, you have the choice of rolling with that and switching and going, or freaking out and then blundering it all. Don't do the freaking out part. But I think you're going to do great. Overall, you're going to do great. The biggest part is not to stress out too much and to keep going. Like, don't, if you start to mess up, keep going anyways. You'll be good. You'll be fine. Kind of like how when I'm in the middle of readings and I stumble over words, but I have to keep going through because I'll be like, and then I keep going. It's sort of like that. Don't be afraid to take that curveball. You're very, very welcome. Good luck. Now you should probably get some sleep, Shrutsy. Sweet dreams. Let me see how long I've been live, you guys, because I want... You're very, very welcome. Thank you for being here. Get some sweet dreams. I don't think I am going to open the list back up. Actually, I think I'm going to do a video because YouTube wants me to post a regular video, or they're going to, well, they've already gotten upset because apparently lives alone don't count as activity. I don't understand that. So I am gonna do that so that way they don't pause my account on me. So I'm gonna do a collective reading and post that up as a video and maybe a couple shorts, and hopefully that'll appease the YouTube people. Thank you guys for being here though. Thank you all. Okay, sounds good, Dark Fairy. Definitely email me. Thank you everyone for coming, and hopefully I will see you. Oh, I have to work tomorrow. So Monday for sure, and maybe this Sunday if I can get something to fit. But thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you, Dark Fairy and Ashwini and Melissa, for helping with the controlling the room, because that comment section gets crazy. Thank you guys so much, Dark Fairy. You are very, very appreciated. I will make sure my notifications are on so I get your email. Talk to you guys later. Thank you.